Apples are one of the most useful and easy fruits to grow. This video explains how to produce as many apple trees as you like, easily and for free. So if you'd like to grow your own apple trees and harvest delicious fruits from late summer through until the start of winter, let's get started. Hi everybody and welcome to my young orchard. So I'm standing beside this apple tree and you may wonder why, but I'm going to tell you. This is a grafted apple tree. That means that I have grown the separate rootstock and grafted onto that this chosen variety of apples. How have I done that? I am going to explain all in this video. Why have I done it? Well, if you grow an apple tree from a seed, you don't know what you're going to get. It could be tall, it could be short, it could take ages to flower and fruit. You don't know. It could be susceptible to disease. But with a chosen rootstock and a chosen variety grafted onto that, that disappears. You know what you're going to get. You know how big the tree is going to get. You know how long it's going to take to fruit. You know the variety that's going to be on it. So watch the video and find out more. So let's have a closer look at this apple tree. Now, this is a tree that I have grafted myself, so I chose a variety that I liked and grafted a scion of that onto an MM106 rootstock. Now the rootstock governs how big, how vigorous, how disease resistant the apple tree will be, and the variety that you graft onto that can be anything you like. Golden Delicious, Cox, Discovery, whatever you want, you can graft onto that rootstock. Now the variety will get its vigour from the rootstock, but it will produce apples that are identical to the scion that you grafted on top of that. So this apple tree has a little apple that is growing on it that will mature into a bigger apple, but the seeds inside that have a genetic combination from trees around this orchard. So although the flowers of this tree are one variety, when the insects pollinate it, they are bringing little genetic packages from other varieties of trees. So although the apple will be resembling the original variety on this tree, the seeds inside that apple, when they grow, could be anything. So we're going to talk more about that, so keep watching the video. So these are some of the rootstocks that I have grown in the last 2 years. Now, the tallest one is about 5 foot. Some of the shorter ones are less than that, and these are really, really healthy. How did I grow my own rootstocks? Well, I've always had rootstocks for the last 18 years. I originally bought some MM106 rootstocks in the UK, and once I had used the bottom part of that rootstock to graft the varieties that I wanted at that time, the excess that I cut from the top, I replanted straight into the ground in a semi-shady, sheltered spot, and they produce more rootstocks, and I've just done this every year from that time on. So these are about 3 years old, and I'm just going to show you some that I have planted in February this year. So that is just 3 months ago. So you want to see them? Just hold on. Okay, so here we are. And this and this and this and this are all rootstocks that I planted in February. You can see they're still green. What I originally did was just take a foot-long cutting from the rootstocks that I grafted varieties onto and stuck it in the ground. So I'm just going to show you what they look like after 3 months. So there we go, and I'm just going to give you a close-up. So you can see the roots starting to form on that rootstock. There's even tiny ones there. Every part that is under the ground, where it has a node, it will produce roots. So I'm just going to plant this one back in there, but you can see that's nice and healthy. And this, well, next February, I will graft onto this. This will grow about another foot in height, and I will use this as my rootstock. So I took this originally from an MM106. This is now a very young MM106 rootstock.